Hey, Brittany. Hey, everybody. Hey, JoJo and Ann and Eliza, Antoinette. Aliens is coming, so she's gonna do the list for me, y'all. Hey, Tracy. We did, Jay. We went and got pizza. If you wanted some when we was in town a while ago, I'd have stopped and gave you some. I hope you are too, Tracy. Ashley Vasquez. So when Aliens comes in the chat, she'll tell you to put an emoji in, and then you can be added, boo. You just have to wait on her to come in and tell you. She'll be in here in a couple minutes. Hey, Ling the Aries. It's 7 a.m. over there. Basma Love. Just wait for Aliens, and when she says drop an emoji, that's when you'll get added. If you put the emoji in the chat before she comes in, it won't be added because thank you, Ling the Aries. She won't add you unless it's put in after she says that because she screenshots it. So y'all just hold off on the emojis until she comes in, okay, please. It's okay, Jalen. I just want to make sure all the people knew. When she gets in here, she'll tell you to put the emoji. How are you doing, Nadia? Nadia. Are we gonna have a good live, y'all? Is it gonna be great? Oh, I gotta open the free question thing. I forgot about that. I'm good. I'm so glad that we're getting out of the Mercury retrograde. I don't know a lot about the planets, but I know that some of them are still retrograde. I try not to even look and tell it, so hopefully it won't bother me if I don't know about it. You know? I'm trying with my right hand, y'all. I sure can't write good with my right hand. There's Jamie Sullivan. It kind of feels like fall here today, y'all. I'm so glad. I'm so glad because it's been hot, but it doesn't feel cold yet, but it just feels different than summer if that makes sense. So Charm, you can do it on Cash App with woke words and a little dollar sign, or you can do it on PayPal at Marley McMullen, or you can put a super chat in the thing, and then I'll do you a question while we wait on aliens if you want me to. I agree, Jamie Sullivan. That's my favorite season, hands down. Fall is the best. I used to like summer, but ever since I became a big girl, fall is better. I reckon she's coming, y'all. There she goes. No, I didn't. I waited on you, aliens. It's okay. Y'all might better wait till she says drop the emoji, because if she doesn't tell you to drop the emoji yet, she may not. If you want me to do the list today, I will, aliens. Do you want me to do the list? Because you do it all the time, so it's okay. Y'all make sure you drop one now since she put that in the chat, because otherwise it won't get put on the list. And Bino finally decided to come back. If you don't know if she's seen it, you can drop one more. Go ahead. All right, so Tracy is up. Did you have a good yeah, we'll do 25 aliens. Hey, Angie. I need to know if I'll hear something about the paper I filled out back in late August. Basma Love, so when she puts the list in, then you'll see where you're at. You had to have a day for R&R, Bino, for shuffle. Well, Tracy hears something about the paper she filled out back in late August. Will Tracy hear something back about the paper she filled out back in late August? You are welcome, Jamie. Nine of Cups reversed. Knight of Pentacles. Two of Cups. The underlying energy is the Three of Cups reversed. So at first I was thinking, well, no, you're not going to hear anything whenever I seen this Nine of Cups reversed. But with the Knight of Pentacles showing up, he's a slow fella, but he always finishes what he starts, right? He's the slowest one in the deck, Knight of Pentacles. So that tells me, yes, you're going to hear back, but it may not be exactly as quick as you would like it to be. But if at all possible, try not to think about it unless there's something you can do to speed it up. Like if you have particular control over speeding it up in some sort of way, then yeah. But if not, try to just release it with a knowing that you're going to hear back, and that may speed it up some. But I feel like, yes, just not with the timing that you're probably going to want, because the Knight of Pentacles is usually slower than we like for him to be, but he does always come through. So never fear, you will hear back, just not exactly when you would like to. Thank you, Charm. Is S flirting or talking to other women? Is S flirting or talking to other women? Yeah, Bina, I don't have any podcasts to get in my little fort with anymore because you just left it in. I'm kidding, Bina. You're welcome, Tracy. Is S flirting or talking to other women? In regards to Charm. One more shuffle. Is S flirting or talking to other women in regards to charm. Is S flirting or talking to other women in regards to charm? Ace of Swords. The Emperor reversed. Then the Knight of Swords. It showed its face. Two more. I was picking on you, Bino. I said, I don't have a podcast. I don't have a YouTube video to listen to at night because you and your friend just went silent on us. I was just giving you a hard time. I know you've been busy. Strength in the upright. The World in the upright. The Hangman reversed. Now, the Ace of Swords, we know that could definitely be about talking, as well as the Knight of Swords. The only thing this person has going for them is the Strength card showed up. So Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords is definitely a talking energy, right? But the Strength card is here, and that card is more about like resisting temptations, right? It's like you may have the urge to flirt or go further than a talking, but this is a holding back or resisting temptation. So I would say there may be some sort of something you wouldn't like as far as talking, but I don't feel like it's went as far as straight out cheating. Now, if you classify someone talking to someone else, which if you're like me, you wouldn't like that either probably, but these two cards are both like, this would be about talking, right? Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords. But the Strength is the only thing saving the little fella's ass. Like, I would be willing to say it's like not crossing a line here. They're intentionally not crossing a specific line with the Strength card holding back, because if you look this card up when you get off here, you can look back up the Strength card, and it's about resisting temptation, right? So they may be tempted to do something else, but I feel like if it's anything, it's like a talking energy. Now the Emperor is reversed. I don't like that. With the Emperor card being in the reverse, that means if it was in the upright, this would be like what, divine masculine energy, right? But it's in the reverse. And then the World card is here. Let me clarify the World. Why is the World here? Why is the World? I do feel like it's possible, Charm. I mean, to give you an answer directly, look, I'll clarify the World in a minute. I do feel like it's possible they're talking. Take tarot with a grain of salt. Don't make your life decisions based on me giving you this reading. Go by your intuition. But these two cards, Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords. This is a talking card. Two cards of talking, right? But with the Strength card here, it says they're resisting temptation. So they may have an urge to, I'm not going to say cheat, because I don't want you to assume that about the person, because I don't truly know, okay? But with the Strength card here, it's like resisting the urge to do anything that goes over the line. But the Emperor reversed in the World almost feels like, it's like they're not in their highest energy. They're in the Emperor reversed. I want to clarify the World. Why is the World? Why is the World here? The Lovers in the upright. Is something to do with you and this person where there needs to be some sort of decision made, Charm? Like it's not quite like decided upon in some sort of way, like going forward or going backwards? and the Temperance. The Magician's at the bottom. You hear my question? You don't have to tell me, Charm. I just feel like there's a possibility this person is talking to other people in some kind of way. But I don't feel like they have went over a specific line, if that makes sense. I don't feel like they've crossed a line because the Strength card is here. They're resisting that urge to do so. And the world is clarified by the Lovers and the Temperance. So this feels like either on your side or their side, there needs to be some sort of decision made. That was cloudy. I'm not gonna lie, Charm, but that's what I got. Hey, Tanya Brown. Let me give you an oracle, Charm. Surrender, the number 26, which breaks down to an 8. Let's see what else you get. Is there an interest in them talking? What does that mean, Charm? Come home to yourself. Since it was so weird, that was a weird reading, Charm, I'm going to pull you 3 cards and we'll go yes or no. Is there an interest? But at the same time, please don't allow this to make a life decision for you. And y'all, I probably should make that more clear in my readings. I do read and I enjoy it, and I do believe that tarot has its accuracy, but at the same time, please don't ever make a life decision based on it. Normally, if you get something for a reading, it's because you've already got that intuitive nudge before it comes out. That makes sense. So let's see. You're welcome, Charm. So if it comes out yes, and you have no other reason to believe that but these cards, then don't let that make it where you base your decision off of just my reading. Okay? Y'all never do that. I'm looking, Charm, but I just want to make sure we're clear before I pull cards. This isn't something that you need to base off your decision of going forward completely. If you have no other inclination and I tell you yes, I don't want you to go say, okay, Marley's cards said that ain't how it works. This is supposed to be something that brings out what you already know within you. So if you've already got that intuitive nudge and it comes out yes, that's a different story. But I'm pulling the cards, but I just want to make sure because I don't feel like I tell y'all that enough. Does this person have interest in the person that he's talking to in regards to Sean? Is there interest there? I done flipped that one over on accident. Is there interest with this person in regards to Charm? Give us 3 cards, yes or no. Is there any sort of interest there? Okay, good. I just want to make sure. Queen of Cups. We're asking yes or no. 8 of Pentacles reversed. And the Magician. I do feel like it's a yes, Charm. The only reason why I asked if there's interest on his side towards another person, and you got the Queen of Cups, so for me and you, I'm sure you would say that's a yes. Then you got the Magician in the upright, and the 8 of Pentacles reversed. But, you know, you can also say, well, there may be some interest, but is he going to act on it? 8 of Pentacles is reversed, which is literally the same sort of message you got in the first spread. Remember, the cards were coming out as there could be talking, but then the Strength card was there saying, but he didn't cross the line. So you see why this is the same message again. So even though me and you were like, what the hell's coming out in the cards today, I pulled a whole nother set of cards from a whole nother deck, and it's the same message. And I didn't even really think of that until they came out and I said it out of my mouth. But the sword card says there's a talking going on, and the strength said, but he didn't really cross the line. He resisted the temptation. This says yes, there's some sort of interest there, but is he doing anything and acting on it? I don't think so, because the Eight of Pentacles is reversed. So maybe you and this person just need to have a come to Jesus meeting and see how he responds. If he's not guilty, then he'll be willing to talk it out without freaking out, I'm sure. So I hope that helped you, Charm. That was out there. Bye, Angie. Hey, Z. Okay, Eliza, I want to know, is P interested in me? Thank you. Thank you, Nadia. You're welcome, Charm. All right. Not Nadia. Lord, I got to get it together. Eliza. Is P interested in Eliza? Is P interested in Eliza? Thank you, Charm. Two more shuffles. Is P interested in Eliza? You're welcome, Charm. Is P interested in Eliza? The Sun reversed and the Chariot. What was that? Seven of Pentacles reversed. I got to get one more. Page of Swords. I feel like yes, but they're kind of wondering, should they even try it out? Because, okay, the Moon is at the bottom. I do feel like they have some sort of interest, and I feel like they keep it within themselves. Page of Swords, the Sun reversed. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Like, this is almost like, should I even try? Should I even try? Like, maybe they don't think you may be interested in them, or they don't know. And someone who isn't very confident within themselves, if they don't know, they're going to hesitate, if that makes sense. So I feel like there is some interest there, especially with this Page of Swords and the Chariot. That really looks like interest. But these two cards say they're not very clear, with the Sun reversed and the Moon at the bottom, meaning pretty much the same thing in two different ways it can be stated, right? They're not really clear about whether they should invest or come forward, because they don't know how you feel. So that's what I got, Eliza. Okay. You're welcome, Eliza. Let me see, Batty. I'm looking, Booski. Oh, there we go. Tracy, Eliza. Nadia is up. Oh, yes. We all missed you, Bino. Thank you so much, aliens, for doing this list, because I know you've been working today and you could have did anything else in the whole freaking universe with your time and energy, and you chose to help me. So I really do appreciate that. You never even asked me to read tarot for you or nothing. You just straight do the list. So thank you so much. Look at Bino already playing games over there. He says, stop playing, Puddin'. Nadia says love or money. Let's see what looks like it's coming towards Nadia. That's always fun. I like doing that. So let's get this deck. Love or money. No, let's get the Light Seers Tarot. 4 shuffles. Love or money for Nadia. Y'all know how the Emperor card kept coming out last night, and I said that was the Holler Boy card. So I posted the song where I got that from on my community tab today, and Love is the Trend commented and said, "That's the Emperor laughing." I'm like, "Yep." In my head, it is. You know, like I was just joking, but you know how everybody that reads tarot probably has their own mental version of what something is, you know? So that's how I am. I'm like, yep, that's the Emperor. Love or money for Nadia. Ten of Wands. What you got, Nadia? What's going on with you? It's like she's wanting some new stuff, right? In this card here. I know you know what the Ten of Wands is, but just look how it's depicted in here. You know, she's trying to go to new places here, but she's toting too much shit with her. The Knight of Pentacles reversed. And the Queen of Wands. Now that's some good energy to be in, right? Judgment reversed. And Eight of Swords reversed. The underlying energy is the Two of Swords reversed. Now this is about making that decision. So I feel like whatever it is you want, you can have it with love or money. But there's something here with the Ten of Wands coming out first. And I normally don't get this for you, so I'm not sure if it's something that's just been going on or just coming to the surface. But it's like that needs to be released. And I'm not saying you're going to be able to release everything that you need to release before you get the new thing with love or money. But for me, this feels like an overall general message for love or money, either one. Because with the Ten of Wands here, it's like she's very burdened, right? And then as a result, here's the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So some way in an energetic vibe, you know, it doesn't have to be physically, it's like a bogged down energy. But you have this Queen of Wands energy within you, and it's in the upright. So I don't know what's going on. The Eight of Swords reversed is about coming to realization about something. And then you have the Judgment reversed. To me, that's a limbo card. And I feel like this is a limbo about whatever this Ten of Wands represents for you. And honestly, healing is like a freaking spiral. That's the way I feel. Like, you'll be going up, 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 2 steps forward, and then all of a sudden you take 1 step back. And you think in your mind you're starting over from the start. Like, well, I thought I already dealt with this. But I feel like there's some significant little thing in there that's still limbo inside of you. Even maybe subconsciously. And I feel like that may be slowing you down or holding you back in regards to love or money, because they're mirror energies. So I don't know what that could be for you just based on in your life, but you do have the Queen of Wands. She's confident, she's fiery, she goes after what she wants. But it's like this card came out first, the Ten of Wands. So I feel like even if it's just responsibilities or something that it's like you need to, as best as you can and what you have control over, try to put something to bed here when it comes to energetic burdens. I feel like that's what it's telling you. So I hope that that resonated, not because I want you to be burdened, but it just feels like normally I don't get stuff like that for you, Nadia. So I hope that helped you, boo. Charm, if you want a one-on-one reading, you can email me, and we can email back and forth and figure out what it is you're wanting. If somebody specifically asks me for one, I will do it. You are welcome, Nadia. So, yeah. It's woke words 13 at gmail.com. And then you just tell me how whatever it is you want in the email. You see it up there, Booski? You are welcome. And then we'll figure out what you're wanting exactly. You can tell me, if you're wanting me to read certain spreads or how many questions or whatever, and we'll kind of just base it on what you're wanting, and we'll do it like that for you. And I'm sure I can do an unlisted private YouTube video, and that way you'll have a copy of that reading, but no one else can see it unless you send them the link. And that way, yeah, we can definitely do that. You're welcome, Charm. Okay, now I need to get it together over here. Antoinette. All right, Charm. Perfect. Thank you. Just so my energy will be ready for the reading, it would be on a weekend, Charm. So we'll get all the details in the email, and then I'll let you know like exactly what day you'll get it and all that once you kind of tell me what you're wanting. Can you give me energy around the couple that is causing confusion in my life and spying? I'm going to see if it'll give us some advice, Antoinette. I mean, we'll get their energy if it'll tell me, but the best way to deal with it. It feels like my cards are being cryptic as hell tonight, y'all. The energy around the couple that is causing confusion in your life, spying. Give Antoinette the energy around the couple that is causing confusion in her life, spying. Ace of Wands reversed. King of Wands reversed. Five of Wands. This feels like exactly what your question is saying more than anything. Six of Cups. Five of Pentacles reversed. You need more clarity about who it could be, Antoinette. Ruth Smith said, no angry squirrel, please. Yeah, I took that joker out, Ruth. This is what I'm feeling, Antoinette, so maybe you're going to put me at the woodshed once I tell you this. I feel like you give whoever this is too much credit and you make them too relevant in your life, because the King of Wands reverse just keeps making me feel like that's the message, right? King of Wands reversed is someone that you don't take serious. Yes, it can be a player, but in this, I feel like it's someone, the main message is if you truly don't take this person serious. But the problem with that is I feel like there's a vibe here of the Six of Cups. So, if you have a special place in your heart for someone, but it's no longer like the connection is, it's Ace of Wands reversed. So definitely the connection has like lost its savor or its jazz, so to speak. And it was due to some sort of drama. Five of Wands, childish, petty, childish kind of shit going on with the Five of Wands. But I feel like the reason why you can't take the person serious, I feel like the reason why you take the person more serious than you should is because this person, whoever it is, they have like a special place in your heart. That's what I'm getting, Antoinette. So the Five of Pentacles is reversed. And traits would be, I feel like honestly it's someone that's childish and petty, but I know that could be a lot of people with the Five of Wands there. It don't matter how old they are, they're not very mature, right? But it's someone I feel like you were connected to pretty closely at one point with the Ace of Wands, but not anymore because it's reversed. But it's like at the same time, there's still some sort of special place in your heart for them. So that's what I got, Antoinette. Jalen, you here, Booski? What does the universe want me to do in order to move forward with my life? Thank you, Jay. Thank you, aliens. Purplicious list. One more shuffle. What does the universe want Jalen to do in order to move forward with her life? Thank you, Anne. Oops. The High Priestess reversed. Four of Swords. Seven of Swords. The underlying energy is the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Now, this is what I'm getting. When I saw the High Priestess reversed, Jalen, the first thing that hit me is lay it all out on the table, right? So you're probably like, what the hell are you talking about, Marley? Because the High Priestess reverse can be about laying it all out on the table in general. But with moving forward with your life, this feels like to me, I know I fuss at you all the time and say, Jalen, you need a journal. You need something so you can write it out when the thought hits you. Come up with any possibility that you can do in the moment within the next couple months. You need to just kind of get like a running list or a running journal, right? Any possibility that interests you. Don't think about if you have access to be able to do it. Don't think about if you can afford it or not. Think about anything you would like to do to create movement in your life. Little, small, whatever, right? And then you have to try a bunch of different ones. That's why I said lay it all out on the table. It's not really about which one you pick to start with. It's about taking action in any direction, honestly. I know that sounds crazy as hell, but you take action in any direction that you have immediate control over based on where you are and what you have in the moment. As you do that, you're going to figure out why you want to keep going in that direction or why you want to stop. Seven of Swords, why you want to abandon it. Then you take a break and you assess what you learned doing whatever that was. And then you try another thing on the list. You may do 29 things. Let me say it better. You may do 50, 11 things. But in the process, you're creating movement, right? And you're also learning little things here and there. And ultimately, as the breadcrumbs keep coming in, all the stuff you've done to start with, as little and unimportant as they seem, each thing might have taught you some specific little breadcrumb. And eventually, all those breadcrumbs will come together into a path that you ultimately could follow for the rest of your life or a few years. But you have to at least get the ball rolling. Like, I don't know. So let's say, let me just give you an example of what I mean, how simple it can be. So let's say you have a job now and you have no idea how to get the ball rolling except for you could get a second job in your town for 10 hours a week at this place that you've never worked. Like, it's not a restaurant, you've never worked at the place, you don't know shit about it, and they're going to start you out at minimum wage, might I add, and you're only going to be working 10 hours a week at it. There may be some customer that comes in and mentions something to you that helps you get on a path to go to school for something you're very interested in and you enjoy in the rest of your life, right? See, do you see where I'm going with it? It's like you have to create that movement. And then once you're on the path, keep walking, no matter what it is. And the stuff shows up after you do that. The universe likes a stubborn heart. The universe admires someone who takes action and does what they can with what they have. If you don't have nothing else but the internet, period, that's it, and you like to write, I'm just making it up. You have to make it fit for you, boo. You like to write, so you start doing articles on nature trails that you went down the past 3 summers. You like nature trails. You make a blog online because you have internet, or anything you do like that. All that stuff, you may have 50 things fail, but the key is you're making movement forward. And once you do that, it'll pile on top of itself and you'll keep getting little breadcrumbs as you go. So if that don't make sense, you'll have to come over to the house and I can read you some cards and we can get some specific examples of what you could do. But it's like you have to go really general whenever you're kind of wondering about how you need to move forward and you don't really have a specific goal in mind. You just go general and you do what you can in the moment with what you have. I'll give you an example of me, right? So I have no idea what the hell I'm doing with YouTube. If you look at other readers, they have the cute little stuff playing at the bottom of their screen. So what did I do? An example of doing what I can with what I have. I went to Walgreens and bought a $5 marker board and I went for it. You see what I'm saying? And that was scary as hell, but that's the kind of stuff you have to do. Just do what you have with what you got in the moment and take any action necessary, even if it's a side job somewhere, a second job that you can save up money to do some specific goal. Just get some sort of goal that you can wake up in the morning for and you can progress towards it. You know, success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. So you get a worthy ideal in mind. You want a vehicle. So find you a job that you can, if somebody only needs you for 5 hours a week, and you take every bit of money from that and you put it in an account until you get enough for a down payment on a vehicle. I'm just making up stuff here, but you have to get something that you can wake up in the morning and see progressive results as the weeks go by. And before you know it, the movement will be made for you. The opportunities will show up as you take the action. So I hope that wasn't too out there, Jalen. You're welcome, Booski. All right. I need to shut my mouth. Oh, it's closed and I'm up here leaving it open. Basma. Hey, Rashima Simmons. Oh, thank you, Ruth. That kind of says closed on it. Batty. Batty G. What's my Capricorn's feelings and intentions towards me? I'm a Leo. I know, Ruth. That's why it looks like that, but hopefully y'all can read it. What's the Capricorn's feelings and intentions? Oh, thank you, Ruth. Well, good Lord. Wheel of Fortune reverse just popped out. This is for Basma Love. The Capricorn's feelings and intentions. Two of Cups. Knight of Pentacles reversed. The underlying energy is the Five of Pentacles reversed. So if it's a brand new person, I'm going to tell you like this. They do have interest in you, whether they're new or old or whatever. Two of Cups is here. The only thing is, their energy screams to me cycles. So if it's old or new, this would still qualify. They have this Two of Cups energy, but this is a connection where you'll be pulled in towards them, they'll be pulled towards you, but there's some sort of cycle that this person keeps going towards, like going in, whether you're around or anyone else. They have some sort of lesson they need to learn, and it makes you feel like when you're dealing with this person, you're going in circles. This is only if you give them multiple chances. Now, if you give this person one chance and this works out, I'm not saying it's not possible for it to. But if you go the second time around, like I maybe would do that, but third time, absolutely hell no, not. If something busts off after that second time, hell no, not. Because Wheel of Fortune reverse came out first and it flew out the deck, and I feel like there's a reason for that. With the Five of Pentacles reversed at the bottom, this is a card about coming back around after being out in the cold, whether they're new or not, and this has happened yet, just be mindful of it. But when they come out of the cold, they're the same person they were when the split happened, and there's no change in the energy, which will keep you in a vicious cycle with the Wheel of Fortune. So like I said, it doesn't mean that that's happened yet, but I would be mindful. But there's definitely mutual interest. He's got mutual interest, Basma, but I feel like it's a repeating circle cycle. So if there's been any issues with this person, then it'll keep going in a circle. Okay, Batty. How do the people in Batty's environment view her? You are welcome, Basma. Thank you for coming in here. How do the people in her environment view her overall? How do the people in Batty's environment view her overall? What is that? Five of Wands. Queen of Cups reversed. What's up with this? Are you quiet around these people? reserved acting. She said, damn. Eight of Pentacles. They feel like you keep your head down, you do your work, and you really kind of reserved and closed off. Because this Eight of Pentacles is about just doing your thing. You know what I mean? Five of Wands can talk about competition as well. So it's like maybe they feel like you stay to yourself and you really just you stay on your grind. You do what you're supposed to do. You go do the thing that you're doing and you're really focused on that to a point that they may feel like they can't compete with the Five of Wands. The Queen of Cups reversed, I feel like, is honestly saying you're not very social, like outgoing social. And this Eight of Pentacles is like you got your head down doing your shit and they perceive you as that. So that's what I got, baddie. Well, that's good. At least you're getting good grades, right? JoJo. I don't know why I'm shuffling Alice still. That's right, baddie. That is good. With a Leo and JoJo eventually have children together. You are welcome, baddie. Thank you for always coming in here. You too, JoJo. Thank you. With a Leo and JoJo eventually have children together. Knight of Wands reversed. The Star. Wait a minute. That's the Page of Wands reversed. And then the Knight of Wands in the upright. I said Knight of Wands because it said Knave of Wands. That confused me. Sorry about that. And then the Knight of Cups is at the bottom. So I feel like there's a possibility of that because the Star card in the middle talks about hope. And like, you know, when you got a hopefulness about something. So there's a valid reason you should have hope for that. But it's not going to be without this person doing some maturing because both of these cards, the Page of Wands reversed, the Knight of Wands in the upright, says this person's not ready. They're not mature enough for that. But there's no reason not to have a hope for that. There's a possibility of that, but they're going to need to mature if you don't want them to drive you nuts having a child with them, basically. So I think they need to grow up a little bit. Not age-wise, just energetically wise. Hi, I would like to ask, what was B's impression of me when he heard from me yesterday? You are welcome, JoJo. What was B's impression of Amma when he heard from her yesterday? Last one. What was B's impression of Amma when he heard from her yesterday? The Hierophant card. The Knight of Wands reversed. And the Six of Pentacles. The underlying energy is the Page of Pentacles. That you're trying to give them some sort of peace offering, or because the Page of Pentacles talks about like just reaching out in a very grounded way, right? It can be a small gesture in some kind of way. But then the Six of Pentacles talks about a balanced energy. Like you're trying to stay calm and focused and balanced and have a conversation with them in a very logical, grounded way. But then this Knight of Wands reversed, I don't know. Did it something not go like you planned? They feel like you tried to reach out in a very balanced way, but the Knight of Wands reversed, either that's their energy or your energy. And he's very unpredictable. So maybe that would say they weren't expecting this from you. They weren't expecting you to reach out, but when you did do so, they feel like you were attempting to be very balanced and logical and grounded whenever you contacted this person. They at least perceived you that way on their end. Hey, Jamie, you're a Taurus, so fortunate and blessed. I changed the way I am looking at things. Slowly, this energy for my daily living is making me smile. Generally, please look at new or old partner coming, yes or no. Does it look like a new or a past person is coming towards Jamie? You are welcome, Emma. Does it look like new or past energy coming towards Jamie? Does it look like new or old love energy coming towards Jamie? New or old love energy coming towards Jamie. Ten of Pentacles. Four of Cups. This feels like you're focused on some sort of, Ten of Pentacles, right? The Nine of Swords reversed. I feel like you've released worry and doubt, right? And you're getting into a vibe of being busy. You may be busy, but as this unfolds, this feels like a timeline. As you get in this busy energy, the Hermit reverse talks about that. Nine of Swords reverse, like you're really starting to release fear and worry and anxiety in a general kind of sense. I feel like as you're focused on some sort of earthly thing like Pentacles, work, home life, fixing up your house, anything the Ten of Pentacles could relate to, there is going to be a new love offer coming towards you. But I kind of feel like you're not going to acknowledge it, see it, or either be interested. And it's because you're going to get to this point of really focusing on whatever this goal could be for you. So I do feel like it may be new. Now, with the Hermit reversed as well, this could say also, along with the new, there could be someone from your past that might try and come back around after they took a break from you. But I still feel like it's going to be an uninterested energy on your side with that Four of Cups there. Because I feel like you're going to get really enamored with some sort of goal or dream or idea or something with that Ten of Pentacles. Brittany, you are very welcome, Jamie. Thank you. Okay, go ahead, Booski. Man, I used to have this purple chapstick that smelled like grape. And it just made me want to eat it. And my daughter, when she was little, she would eat the chapstick if it smelled good. She would eat the chapstick out of the thing. Should I just cut my sister off completely and move on with my life? I was trying to make peace by telling her happy birthday yesterday, trying to be an olive branch, and she ignored me. Oh, yeah, Emily has some sort of colored pencils and they're different flavors. Should Brittany just cut her sister off completely and move on? What is the best advice for Brittany dealing with her sister? What is the best advice for Brittany with dealing with her sister? What is the best advice for Brittany with dealing with her sister? The Four of Pentacles reversed. You see that card? It came out the deck and propped up on the marker board. So we're going to take that as the first card. Hangman reversed. Death in the upright. The underlying energy is the Hierophant reversed. So this is the way I feel, Brittany. So the Four of Pentacles reversed can be about releasing someone, just letting it go, right? But I think it's saying more than that. I think it's saying more of, like you said, if you want to tell her happy birthday, right, and she ignored you. I think whatever quote unquote olive branch you try to give her, give it with no expectations of any results. So if you don't feel like doing that, then I just wouldn't do anything. But just like if you say you want to say happy birthday, before you do it, go ahead and make up in your mind it's okay whether she does answer or not. You just want to tell her happy birthday. And then either it'll naturally completely just die on its own with the death card here, because this talks about a bond just slowly going away with the death card. But the Four of Pentacles, instead of just releasing her or saying, okay, I'm done with her forever, I think it's more like you need to release your expectations around anything that happens with her. So if it's too hard to do that, I would just keep to myself completely. And then once you get to the point where you're okay with, okay, if I tell her happy birthday and she doesn't respond, that's fine too. But just be all right with it before you send a message or try to reach out. And I feel like it will slowly die on its own if she's not meant to be in your life. Ashley? I feel like my energy's on a 0 tonight for y'all. I gotta plug my cigarette up. You're welcome, Brittany. Thank you. Bria, are you here?
Oh, this is your money.
You just throw it over there. How does my ex Henry feel when he sees me talking to other guys online? Do you see any possessiveness or jealousy? Uh-oh. What you mean, aliens? I answered Brittany's, didn't I? About her sister? Maybe it just lagged on me, the chat. I'm not sure. Because I see it now, but. Alright, how does my ex Henry feel when he sees me talking to other guys online? Do you see any possessiveness or jealousy? How does my ex Henry feel when he sees me talking to other guys online? Do I see any possessiveness or jealousy? For Abria. One more. How does he feel about her talking to other guys online? How does he feel about her talking to other guys online?
He gonna get mad.
They can hear you, Phil.
I'm just playing.
How does he feel about her talking to other guys online? The Lovers reversed. Six of Wands. Four of Wands. Eight of Wands reversed. He feels like if you and him aren't talking, so that's why the Eight of Wands is reversed, he feels like it's being done in an effort to get his attention. Because the Lovers is reversed. Six of Wands talks about attention. So it's like he feels like if you're talking to other people and there's a way he can see it online, that from his perspective, he thinks it could be done possibly because he feels deep down like you're still interested in him. He's a cocky little fella, huh? And it's like he thinks maybe that would open up the opportunity for him to come in. Like you would want, that means you want him to come in and talk to him, talk to you. Sorry, Abria. That's what it says. Oh boy. Angie is up. You're welcome, Abria. Thank you. And look at that Empress. That's a pretty card. Thank you, Ann, for keeping on this, doing this list. If you get tired of doing it, I'll start putting their name in there now. Because y'all don't be having to help me. G is up. Okay, I just want to make sure. Here I go being nosy, but here it is. Did Scorpio and Aries really in separation, not together? The Aries told me again she's dealing with someone else. Is it true? So is it true that the Aries is dealing with someone else? Is it true that the Aries is dealing with someone else? Is it true that the Aries is dealing with someone else in regards to G's situation? the Star reversed, the High Priestess, the Two of Cups. I feel like it is true that she's dealing with someone else. The Magician's at the bottom. Here I go running my mouth further than I should, but I don't feel like it's going to go anywhere because the Star's reversed. But that Two of Cups in the Magician says, I would say yes, it is true. Yes, 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 Queen. I know, y'all. I need to get it together today, don't I? Anna is up. Because I asked the cards, is she dealing with someone else? And I got a yes. It's only a 3-card spread, so I don't get to, you know. Whatever the universe is trying to tell me will be what I need to hear. It came out as yes. Two of Cups and the Magician. Two more. Whatever the universe is trying to tell Anne will be what she needs to hear. One more. Whatever the universe is trying to tell Anne will be what she needs to hear. Page of Pentacles reversed. The Justice in the upright. The King of Pentacles reversed. Ten of Swords reversed. Alright, I'm going to pull one more, but I already know what I'm getting, but... Nine of Wands. So, honestly, this feels like there's something that you honestly are over. Now, you can take it for family, romance, friends, whatever it is. But Ten of Swords reversed, it's like you've gotten past the deep, painful part of whatever this is. But I feel like there's a person, and it feels like almost it's like a test, honestly, with the Justice card here to see have you truly, reached that place. But I feel like you have, honestly. But with the Page of Pentacles reversed as the first card out, this can be about a lesson or something like that. And with it being in the reverse, I feel like it's only going to be this certain thing that happens, and it feels like it could be coming up soon, that will come across your path, and you're just going to have to do the action you need to do to almost prove to the universe that you have actually learned whatever this is. Because the Justice card is here. So it's like, as long as you stay guarded, you'll be fine. But I feel like just saying, be mindful that whatever this is going to try one more time. It's going to reach out or come forward or interact. And this can be family, friends, about a certain boundary you've set or something like that. And it's going to come forward as one more time. That's the way I'm getting it. It's going to be like one more time. And as long as you do whatever it is to prove that you are balanced and you have learned this, then I feel like it'll go away for good, whatever this is. Uh-oh, the whack-a-mole. Well, if it's not whack-a-mole, maybe it can be something else, but I'm not going to sit here and lie. If you know that deep down that's what it is, then whack-a-mole will be back around. She said, I've learned my lesson about whack-a-mole. Whack-a-mole, that's the best name you can give one right there, buddy. I keep thinking about the little game at the arcade, whack-a-mole. The little alligators pop out and you knock them in the head, and then the one gets knocked and two come back out. Nirvana. Has Jarrett completely moved on from my energy and his feelings towards me in October since we aren't in communication? You're welcome, but I can't do all that with 3 cards, boo. I'm going to say, has Jarrett completely moved on from Nirvana's energy? If I tried to do that, I'd be telling you a crock of shit. You're welcome, Anne. Has Jarrett completely moved on from Nirvana's energy? Has Jarrett completely moved on from Nirvana's energy? One more. Has Jarrett completely moved on from Nirvana's energy? Has Jarrett completely moved on from Nirvana's energy? 3 of Cups. The Death. And the 9 of Swords reversed. This feels like this person is in the midst of that. Queen of Cups is at the bottom. So to me, I'm getting a yes, but not like it's over and done in the past. I feel like that's currently what they're going through. Because the 9 of Swords reversed is about releasing worry, anxious feeling energy and stuff like that. And as a yes or no, has this person moved on? The 3 of Cups came out. That would mean yes. But then the Death card comes out, and that's a card that takes time. It's not something that happens easily or overnight. So I feel like this person is in the process of moving on from the energy, if that makes sense. Because the Death card is here. So it doesn't feel like it's something that's complete, and it's not something that's been quick. I feel like it's just a slow, steady process that they're currently going through. Oh, Lord, what was you debating about, aliens? And if you're tired, I can do the rest of it. We got this. I'll make a screenshot of it right here. Oh, I'm sorry. I said Angie. Did I do the wrong one, Ann? The value in men and women. Oh, plugged up, y'all. Y'all about to see my butt in progress here. Is my thing not plugged up? I'm thinking it's fixing to cut off on y'all because it's telling me 10% is left on this tablet. So all I can tell y'all is if it cuts off on y'all, I don't know how to fix the brightness. I tried to fix the brightness to dim because I don't know if my tablet's charging. Oh, okay, Ann, I got it. Taboo, what has changed in Abdul's feelings towards me? Y'all just hear me now. If it goes off, that's why. Something's going on with my tablet charging. because it said 10% left. What has changed in Abdul's feelings? I love you too, Nirvana. Good night. Towards Sweet Taboo. What has changed in Abdul's feelings towards Sweet Taboo? Four of Cups reversed. The Hermit. The High Priestess reversed. The underlying energy is the Moon reversed. This is the Moon reversed and the High Priestess reversed tells you that you know pretty much basically everything there is to know about this person's feelings and intentions, not based on the cards, but just energetically in general. What does that mean, Sweet Taboo? What the fuck mean? I'm lost. And then the Four of Cups reversed and the Hermit. It says there's nothing new is what I'm trying to tell you. The card, that's what the cards are saying. So whatever has already come out, there's not really a change. You see what I'm saying? There's no difference. You get it? Maybe I said it wrong. Now I'm about to choke. So with the Hermit, I feel like this person is pretty much hermiting themselves from you in some sort of way. They're keeping something within, but you already know. Yes, Sweet Taboo, and I don't like telling you that. I'm just telling you what came out, because the Moon and the High Priestess reversed. Both of them are reversed. This is saying you already know. And then with the Hermit, it's like they're sticking to themselves, and either you or them perceive something regarding you and them, a missed opportunity, because the Four of Cups is reversed. I'm sorry. I hope this thing don't hang up on y'all before I get to the end. Hey, Leanna. Maybe I need to change it to this short charger. Maybe that'll work. I don't know why it's telling me it ain't charging. Now it's saying 5%, y'all. Hold on. Why it ain't charging? It's gonna hang up on y'all before I got 5%. So whoever's next I might get, and it's gonna hang up. Okay, Blissful Taboo. Will Tanya Brown have a relationship? It's gonna hang up on y'all because I don't know why it's not charging. I usually leave the charger plugged in it the whole time, so it always is charging. Will Tanya Brown have a relationship? Seven of Pentacles. The World reversed. And the Knight of Wands reversed. So the underlying energy is the Six of Wands. This is telling me that I feel like there's a person in your energy that you've already dealt with. The Knight of Wands reversed and the World reversed. And the advice to you is get in this Seven of Pentacles energy. go ahead and don't give them the time of day, whoever this is for you. But I do feel like they're going to come back around because the Six of Wands is at the bottom. That's a victory and celebration card. So if you get in this Seven of Pentacles energy and wait it out and don't give this person a chance, I feel like something better could come towards you. But if not, this is going to be in the way of the thing that could be better. So that's what I got. I guess I'm gonna have to. I guess I can keep going, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna take a screenshot and I'll offer y'all a reading tomorrow. Cocoa Puff, Beano, Celestial, Anu, Cupid, Ruth, and Magic Empress. If y'all come back on um, tomorrow at 7 p.m. Georgia time, I just screenshotted the list because my thing said 5%, so I know it's going to die any second. I don't know why it's not charging because I have the charger hooked into it. So I have to make sure it's charged 100% before I go live tomorrow, y'all. So this is chalked up to a shitty live, basically. Y'all, and I'll let the people on the screenshot go first tomorrow. Good night, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow.